So
I will.
why is there a court order for child support but not for shared custody? What is happening here?
So the story is actually when we separated. The usual games, trying to keep the child away from me as punishment. So I had to get custody through. Okay, we didn't go through the courts. I just got a lawyer, and she was someone because she was coming up with all these useless things. Like I said, now become a threat. So she was saying if I have to see the child, she has to supervise me. She has to come to my house and see where I take my child. uh, my goodness. So I said, I'm not going to deal with all this bullshit. I just got a lawyer. She was summoned. She was told, look, it's 50-50. So pretty much that's what happened. So it's 50-50, but she still plays those games. And I said, I'm not going to keep wasting money on lawyers to see my child. So I told her, if that's what you want, that's okay. I'm enough with the games.
So you found out very quickly that the system is rigged against you.
Yeah.
If the roles were reversed, the system would bend backwards to serve her. And the only thing that you have to your advantage, your own rip code, you are hesitant to pull it. But I'm the bad guy for pointing that out. I want my medal. I want my medal for bad guy. Me, I don't have a problem. Me, that I don't have vulnerabilities of being called in the label. Yeah, man. You are 30 years old.
Yeah.
And you have been kept in this uncertainty that you cannot even plan the future of your child if he is your child without the inclusion of the mother. You cannot move on to another relationship because there is something here that is like a dark cloud over you and you don't know whether it's going to rain or it's going to dissipate. And briefly, just when you're talking about how you go to the lawyer and you discuss all these things, and she's saying that she has to come inspect your house, I want to take you back to the hope you had the day you left Kenya at 21, 20.
Yeah. 20, yeah, 20, 20, I think it was 20, 21, yeah.
The hope and the anticipation and the dream of the opportunity to go to a new country and start a new life. None of these things were on the list of the to-do list.
Absolutely.
None of those things that have happened to you were on the list of the to-do list at 20 at JKIA. Shine and bright and hopeful and anticipatory. I made a similar mistake. I have repeated it multiple times. And just like you, my conscience was very strong. So when I could see my purpose dissipating, I stood up in the middle of the living room and I looked at this woman in the face and I asked her, you want to tell me there is a God in heaven and a devil in hell that are in agreement that the next 70 years of my life is going to be like this? That is now my portion. This dysfunction here, I have to bear with it. For the sake of religion, for the sake of family, for the sake of children, for the sake of friends, for the sake of social construct. You want to tell me there is a God in heaven and a devil in hell that have conspired together and said, yes, George, for the next 70 years, this is your life. And I told her, go tell that God to go fuck himself. Go tell that devil to go to hell. I am not going to live that life. I don't know much, but that much I know. I am not going to conform to social constructs. I'm not going to conform to family, to the society, to friendship. Hey, what will people say? Those people, go fuck yourself. This is my life, and I'm reclaiming it from this point on. I did not know much, bro. I did not have enough information. I was probably the same age you are. I did not know anything. I go back and look at that situation. And I'm like, I was as clueless as the next guy. But that much, I knew. I knew this cannot be it. I did not come this far to be stuck in this dysfunction. Any extra minute, ni me kata. Fuck your religion. Fuck your family board. Fuck your social construct. Fuck what people would say. I am studying for me. I don't know what that looks like, but it doesn't look like this. That much I knew. And bro, I'm telling you, when I tell you I did not know anything, I did not know anything. Things were happening to me. I never made anything happen until that point. And now, you and I are the exception.
Definitely.
Married men for 50, 40 years are in that situation right now because they did not have the balls to say this is not sustainable. They have been sustaining dysfunction and misery and heartache, lost purpose, lost flame, lost manhood. And now things have continued happening to them. They have completely lost control. It would be comical if it was not that much serious. Because now even the future generation depended on the decisions you make now. You at 30, me at 30.
Yeah.
Where do we move from here? I have spent almost 10 years making these cumulative mistakes. Now my conscience is telling me, hey, wake up. Choose you. That decision right there is the one that is going to determine, number one, the quality of the life you are going to live all by yourself, and the quality of life that you are going to offer your children. That decision. And now the opposite is also true. The indecisiveness of 99% of the married people that are staying for the children, are staying for the church, staying for the friends, staying for the family. They chose diminished value of the quality of life. The same children they are staying for, they are offering the short end of the stick. Because it's better to move